Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5. I thought I'd show you my bripe in greater detail. The last video I made on my bripe, using my bripe for the first time, it was dark outside. And basically I just wanted to try it out because, you know, it just seemed like a good time to try it out and maybe ramble a little bit. But this is going to be more of a demonstration video. And this is the case that the bripe comes in. Costs anywhere from $60 to $70, I think. This is the bripe, and I never noticed that line there before. But and this is the filter that comes with the bripe, and it's very difficult for me to tell the difference between the different screen sizes. I use just the middle one because it seemed like the easiest one to use, but these are supposed to be different for coarse ground coffee, fine ground coffee, and tea. It comes with a little thermometer holder right there. You have to line up the filter with the stem hole. And let's see if I can set that down right there. It doesn't really stand up by itself. Comes with a quad blue torch lighter. That's not the brand or anything. It just says for the torches. It's blue flame, and you use that to heat up the bottom of the bripe to brew your beverage. This is the stand, and that hole accommodates the stand so it can stand up and cool off. Comes with a thermometer, and it comes with one I call them baby soda bottles. You can call them plastic test tubes, and that's where you put your coffee or tea. And like I said, this is a blend. Back when it was full, it was a different blend of tea per layer, and it didn't have a whole lot of room to move, so it was separated. But as you can see now, it's kind of blended together, which is not a big deal. And that's what your bripe comes with. All you got to do is really provide the water and the brewing material. And how you use this, I'm going to try to get this all in frame. I'm guessing that's just a hash line. You don't want to fill over that line, but in general, I don't fill over the filter with tea. I'm not a coffee drinker. It's weird. I am probably the weirdest American ever. I don't like coffee, I don't like beer, other than root beer, and I don't like football, and I'm not a big fan of bacon. Some people say that I'm un-American, but I'm just odd like that. But I'm going to try to get this in frame. Can't really see in there. That's about full. I don't think you can see it. Used up most of my tea, so I'm going to have to fill that up before I use it again. And it appears, I didn't notice this before, that this might have some silicone beads in there to keep things dry. No, it just says sealed for protection. I thought that was silicone beads, but it's just more of a gasket, I think. Got some purified water. And let's see if I can get this in frame. Get my thermometer Usually they'll say something to the effect of stirring it up, but I don't really think you need to stir up tea. And you hold it by the cork handle, and this is where things get kind of funny. You heat up the bottom, and I'm probably not going to be able to heat it up in front of the camera without being able to see the thermometer. And with tea, I think you heat it up to 160. And it looks like I'm getting low on fuel. I did play with this lighter a little bit. Starting to bubble now. I think I'm past the 160 mark, but I want to heat it up just a little bit more. This is a blend of samurai chai and oolong from Tirvana. Okay, I think that's heated up sufficiently. Keep in mind when you let go of this button, the flame stays on for a little bit. Gonna put this down here on the stand and wait for it to cool off to 140. Now I want to talk about, I guess I'm going to review it right now. Some of the things that I wish they could change on this product. I wish it had a bigger bowl, which would increase its size so it won't be as portable. This is supposed to be a backpacking, hiking type device, but I wish I had a bigger bowl so I could enjoy my tea for a little bit longer. And push this up here. I wish that the bit, I don't know what to call that, I don't know what it's called in the pipe community, but I wish the bit that you bite down on was a little bit flat so you can actually just bite on it and hold it in your mouth for a little bit. I think it'll just be a little bit more comfortable, and if you had to let go of it for whatever reason, it wouldn't twist or turn or roll over or spill out. But those are the really the only complaints I have about this product. Like I said, this is for camping, hiking. If you need a shot of coffee, you need a shot of tea, you want to warm your body up a little bit, that's what this device is for, to give you a little bit shot of caffeine and to warm your body up just slightly in case you're a little bit cool or cold. You know, it's just, you know, a shot of hot beverage. And that's kind of what this thing's all about. Let's see what temperature it is. Not quite 140. What to talk about while I'm waiting for this to brew? I filmed a couple of videos about guns, knockdown power, and Israeli carry. Just talking about my opinions on those. Keep in mind, I might talk passionately in the video, but they're, in the end, my own opinions, which I you know, when I have an opinion, it's not like I lessen the value of that opinion by acknowledging that it's an opinion. I'm just saying this is what I believe when it comes to those categories. And I try to back up what I believe with legal definitions from Webster's Dictionary, Merriam Dictionary, history, in context. Same thing with my video on silencers versus suppressors. I talk about if you got to call a magazine, a clip, you have to call a silencer because that is the legal terminology for that device. The main reason I make those videos is because I don't like elitism in the gun community. A lot of times you'll walk into a gun store and someone might say something that the person running the gun store doesn't like because the person that runs the gun store is misinformed, and then they try to make the other person seem silly because they say something that they disagree with. So that's the main point of that. Let's see if this is heated up. Yeah, it's about 140. I'm going to take a few sips of it. The copper is still hot to the touch. And yes, it tastes like samurai chai mostly. I'm pretty happy with this device. Now, if you're a heavy coffee drinker or a heavy tea drinker, there was a built-in French press cup that I have that I might review. I don't use it a whole lot, but it's a pretty cool little device. And if you're going to drink a significant amount of coffee or tea and you're going to brew it yourself, it's a very convenient little French press to have, and I'll have a video on that probably later in the season. But that's it. There's my bripe. Enjoying my second bripe ever. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm a Satsu 5 and I'm out.